You are standing at a crossroads you cannot even see, and the map you were given is written in a language of lies. But what if I told you that everything you think you know about strength, about failure, about the very fabric of reality itself, is about to be shattered into a million pieces, and from those pieces, you will build something unbreakable? Look at your hands. These are not the hands of a spectator, these are the hands of a creator, a warrior, a phoenix waiting for the spark. But life has a way of pouring water on that spark, doesn't it? It tells you to be quiet, to sit down, to follow the well-worn path. It sells you a dream of comfort in exchange for your soul's true purpose, and you feel it? That gnawing emptiness, that quiet voice at 3 a.m. that whispers, "There has to be more than this." That voice, that is the most real thing about you. That is your soul screaming to be let out of its cage. Now let me show you the key. I want you to think about a helicopter, not just any helicopter, a symbol of immense power, a machine of steel and fire, an embodiment of absolute control. It hovers in the sky, a testament to human engineering, a predator looking down upon the world. It feels untouchable, invincible. This is you, on your best day, when you have everything figured out, when your armor is on, when you are winning. But what happens in a single blinding moment? A flash of light from below, a threat that was underestimated, a vulnerability that was never supposed to exist, and in an instant the unthinkable happens. The mighty machine is struck, its equilibrium is shattered. It spins, it falters, it plummets from the sky in a fiery descent. This is your breaking point. This is the moment the phone call comes. This is the day the business fails. This is the diagnosis that changes everything. This is the betrayal that shatters your trust. This is the dream that seems to die right in front of your eyes. And in that moment panic sets in. Absolute gut-wrenching panic. The world watches. The headlines scream. A nation holds its breath. And you feel that same panic in your own heart. The feeling that the ground has disappeared from beneath you. The terror of the freefall. You look at the wreckage of your life, and all you see is smoke and fire. You ask, why me? How will I ever recover from this? Is this the end? I am here to tell you, this is not the end. This is the birthplace of your legend. That panic you feel, that is the death rattle of the person you used to be. That person who relied on external armor. That person who thought they were the helicopter. Listen to me now. The helicopter is just a machine, it is a tool. But the pilot is the spirit, the will, the indomitable force inside the machine can be destroyed. But the pilot can eject, the pilot can survive, the pilot can learn, the pilot can return to the simulator and train for a new mission. You are not the helicopter, you are the pilot, and your spirit, your will cannot be shot down. It can only be refined in the fires of adversity. Now where does the pilot go after such a catastrophic failure? He goes back to the basics, he goes to the library. Not the library of today with its fleeting digital noise, its endless scroll of opinions and algorithms. He goes to the ancient library, the library of the ancients, the place where secrets are buried not in sand, but in ink, in old books, in scrolls that have survived the rise and fall of empires. This is where the real power lies, hidden in plain sight, waiting for those with the eyes to see, and the courage to seek. Let me share with you the first secret, the law of the phoenix. There is a reason the myth of the phoenix exists in every culture, from the ancient Egyptians to the Greeks to the Chinese. It is not just a story, it is a cosmic instruction manual. The phoenix does not fear the fire, it expects the fire. It understands that its greatest power is not its flight, not its beautiful feathers, but its innate, coded ability to be reborn from its own ashes. Your failures, your breakdowns, your heartbreaks, your moments of absolute devastation. This is your fire. You are not being punished. You are being prepared for a rebirth you cannot yet conceive. The old you must burn. Because the old you was built with a limited blueprint. The old you was designed for a world that no longer exists. The fire is a mercy. It is the universe's way of forcing you to upgrade. To shed a skin that has become too tight, to release attachments that were holding you hostage. Do not mourn the ashes, for in those ashes lies the seed of your future self, a self that is wiser, stronger, more compassionate, more powerful than you can possibly imagine. The second secret from the old books, the principle of the antifragile. The ancient Stoics Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus. They did not write about avoiding pain. They wrote about wielding it. A fragile thing like a wine glass breaks under stress, a resilient thing like a rock withstands stress, but an anti-fragile thing, like the human immune system, like a muscle like your spirit, gets stronger under stress. It requires stress to grow. The challenges you are facing right now, the pressure, the uncertainty, the fear, this is not happening to you. It is happening for you. It is the gymnasium of your soul. Every single problem is a weight, designed to strengthen a specific part of your character. That difficult person in your life? They are a dumbbell for your patience. That financial struggle, it is a barbell for your resourcefulness. That heartbreak, it is a pull-up bar for your emotional resilience. You are not breaking, you are building. Rep by rep, tier by tier, you are becoming anti-fragile. You are learning to not only withstand the storm, but to dance in the rain, to use the very wind that seeks to blow you over, to lift your wings even higher. The third secret, the code of the labyrinth. In the old myths, the hero never takes a straight path to the treasure. He must enter a labyrinth, a confusing, dark, terrifying maze, full of dead ends and minotaurs. He feels lost, he feels hopeless, he wants to turn back. But the secret of the labyrinth revealed in ancient Greek texts is that there is no minotaur at the center. The minotaur is an illusion, a test. The real treasure at the center of the labyrinth is not a golden fleece, it is the path itself. It is the wisdom you gain from every wrong turn. It is the courage you summon in the darkness. It is the discovery that you are your own guide. Your life right now, with all its confusion, its setbacks, its moments of feeling utterly lost, this is your labyrinth. You are not off course, you are on the course. The course designed specifically for your initiation. Stop trying to find the easy way out. Stop begging for a map. There is no map for a path that has never been walked before. Your path? Embrace the confusion. Thank the dead ends. They taught you what doesn't work. They forced you to think differently. They made you smarter. They made you more creative. Keep moving, one step at a time. Trust that your intuition, that ancient compass inside you, is leading you true. The center is closer than you think, and what you will find there will redefine your entire existence. The fourth secret, the alchemy of perception. Centuries ago, alchemists sought to turn lead into gold. They failed in their laboratories, but they succeeded in creating a metaphysical masterpiece. They discovered that the real transformation is not of metal, but of the mind. Your reality is not what happens to you. Your reality is your perception of what happens to you. The event is neutral. It is just data. The meaning you assign to that event, that is your power. That is your magic. You have the ability to take the lead of a catastrophic failure, and through the alchemy of your perception, turn it into the gold of wisdom. You have the ability to take the lead of a painful rejection, and turn it into the gold of self-respect. You have the ability to take the lead of a financial loss, and turn it into the gold of a valuable lesson. Stop telling yourself stories of victimhood. Why does this always happen to me? My life is so unfair. I am cursed. That language, that is the language of lead. It is heavy. It is toxic. It will poison your soul. Switch to the language of gold. This experience is preparing me for something greater. This challenge is revealing my hidden strengths. This pain is teaching me compassion. I am the alchemist of my own life. Your words are your spells. Cast them wisely. The fifth secret, the power of the unseen current. The old sailors knew that on the surface of the ocean, the winds can be contrary. The waves can be violent, but deep below the surface there exists a constant, powerful current. A current that flows with purpose, a current that can carry a ship to its destination, if the captain knows how to access it. This is the current of purpose. Your deeper why. Right now, you might be focused on the surface storms, the crashing waves of daily drama, the shifting winds of public opinion. You are fighting the weather, and you are exhausted. It is time to dive deep. It is time to shut out the noise, to get silent, to ask yourself the one question that matters. Why? Why are you here? What is the mission that only you can complete? What is the song that only you can sing? What is the healing that only you can bring? When you connect to that, when you tap into your unseen current, the surface storms become irrelevant. They are just weather. They will pass. But your current, your purpose, that is eternal. That is your true source of power. Align with it, and you will move through the world with a force that cannot be stopped. Now let us bring it all together. The helicopter has been shot down. Panic has set in. but you are the pilot. You have ejected, you have survived, and now you are walking into the ancient library of wisdom. You are learning the law of the phoenix. You are embracing the fire of your rebirth. You are applying the principle of the antifragile. You are getting stronger with every challenge. You are navigating the code of the labyrinth. You are finding wisdom in every wrong turn. You are practicing the alchemy of perception. You are turning your lead into gold. You are tapping into the power of the unseen current. You are moving with a purpose that cannot be shaken. This is how legends are made, not in the absence of failure, but in the absolute mastery of it. The world is watching the smoke rise from the crash site. They are writing the headlines. They are counting you out. Let them. While they are focused on the wreckage, you are already being reborn. You are already planning your next move. You are already accessing ancient secrets that they have forgotten. This is your moment, not just to recover, but to ascend, to become a version of yourself so powerful, so aligned, so full of light, that the person you were yesterday would not even recognize you. The world needs that person. The world needs your unique light, your unique strength, your unique story of resurrection. So go ahead, let the old you burn, navigate the labyrinth, tap into the current, become the alchemist. Rise, not in spite of your struggles, but because of them. Your time is now, your power is waiting. Claim it.